Gideon, you are on deck, but give it up right now. Start clapping up right now for Iwano!
Yeah, I said these jokes last night. Yeah, they say Disneyland is the happiest place on earth. That's just for little kids, you know? You know, for grown men, I'm guessing the happiest place on earth would be South Figueroa Street. Yeah, I love motorcycles, but I'd never ride one, you know? Because, like, I love motorcycles, but one thing I love more than that is living. Yeah, I had a real bad hangover this past weekend. Man, I fucking hate hangovers, right? It's like the worst part of drinking. And the only thing worse than getting a hangover is listen to Dan Cook's special. Okay, now I can see this first. Hey, you ever been to a Korean barbecue restaurant?
What?
You ever been to a Korean barbecue restaurant? It's kind of unique in that you pay to cook your own meat. And if you pay a little extra, you can wash your own dishes and take out the trash. You know, when I first got out of the Army, I used to walk around LA with a fucking loaded 45 and shit. But then, yeah. But nothing ever happened, you know, so I stopped carrying that around. I just carried like a pocket knife and shit. But then after a couple of years, I realized, like, I don't, you know, I never used it, you know. So nowadays, I just use my wits, you know what I mean? Like, if I ever see some dude being crazy, I'll be like, hey, you ever been to a Korean barbecue restaurant? It's kind of unique, and then you get paid to cook your own meat. Yeah, I got a white friend. He's super duper white, you know? I think he's like part albino and shit. Yeah, this guy's so white, when he comes to my house, all my plants start growing in his direction. You know, whenever I have sex, you know, I never last as long as I'd like to, you know? I'm always like, come on, penis, hang in there. It's always like, ah, screw this. Yeah, I used to always go to water parks every summer, you know? But then one summer I had a fairly traumatic experience, so I stopped going. That was when I was 16, I was at Raging Waters. And I was waiting in line on these stairs, right, to go on the slide. And I look up and the girl next to me, she's about the same age as me. Her boobs are like right in my face, you know? And it's kind of cold and windy, right? So her nipples are like popping out. So I was like, oh crap, you know? So I turned, but now this girl, her face is like right in my crotch, you know? And I already got a partial woody going on, right? Because the nipple girl over here. But then crotch face girl here, right? She like yawns, you know? So I was like, oh my God! It's like full woody now, you know? I almost poked her in the eye and shit. I was like, oh my God, I gotta get out of here, shit. So I ran up the stairs, just past everybody. Yeah, and apparently it's pretty common at Raging Waters because the lifeguard was like, come on, just go. So I got on that slide, I got out of there, man. I was like, shit, man, they need to rename this place. It's called Raging Boners. Oh yeah, now I gotta use gym. Okay, these are more new jokes. Yeah, you know the French the French gymnastics team, they failed to get medals or whatever. And despite being the favorites to get at least second, you know. And it's all over for them, so it's like so sad, like I feel so sorry for them. Now all they have is their youth, their beauty, and their tight asses. And you know, the post office motto, it's as old as it is iconic. It's like, neither rain, nor snow, nor sleet, nor heat of night, or gloom of night, you know, will stop us from stealing your cash if you try to mail it. Yeah, you know, I see a lot of half Asians doing comedy, and I kind of like, they're kind of like annoying me, kind of, you know? Like, I know it's always half Asian, they think they're like better than everybody. You know, because if they were like full Asian like me, they would know that they're better than everybody. Yeah, you know, there's a theory going around that if Jesus were alive today, he'd be like a Navy SEAL or something, you know? I think that theory kind of has merit, yeah. I saw some Navy SEALs once, I was like, Jesus Christ! Somebody told me that the whole Adam and Eve eating the apple thing is actually an allegory for oral sex. Yeah, you know, Eve was tempted by the snake to put the apple in her mouth. There's something there, you know what I mean? Every time I'm getting a blowjob, I'm like, thank God! Oh yeah, you know, America, or California, is now #1 in road rage in the nation. Finally, all my hard work is paying off. And, you know, comedians will always tell you two things, right? They'll always tell you when they just get booked on a show. They'll always tell you when they just had sex. That's a bit juvenile, right? like myself, I haven't been booked on a show in over a month. But I did get late last week, so. All right, my name's Iwan. I'm out of here. Thank you.
Yay!